इसके मेरे पर व्हाइट कलर
Now let me let you know, you've opened my heart. I was always thinking that love was wrong, but everything was changed when you came along. Oh, and there's a couple words I wanna say for the rest of my life. I'll be with you, I'll stay by your side.
So what we're going to do is we do have a program that, oh, by the way, my name is Lutfi. I'm the MC slash with my dad, apparently. So we do have a program, but since the food is out, what we're going to do is that we're going to eat, which I'm sure is what most of you are doing. And then we'll carry on from there. No, we don't want to be eating food, so yeah.
Okay, so it's all buffet style. So you just grab your plate.
Arm wrestling. But we can eat this sort of there was samosas? Oh my God! But we had vodka yesterday. You must have one. You like vodka? This is my problem in South Africa.
Yo, my like deep in listening.
It's okay, just waiting for it. did. I made sure
You know how when they contact someone, when they sign contracts with people, there's always like a pin and the so I'm gonna do this. I want to do it. I want to do it. Oh wait, no, when you're standing there, just get me a piece of paper and a pen. Okay.
Zainab knows what that is.
No, can I sign on the 5-year contract? I wonder.
Now. Sure. Yeah.
I suppose they have.
Gee, oh.
Yeah, you think of
Yeah, but hang on. What? Oh,
Thank you, Mr. MC.
so you might, one of them was one of your cousins or something. Let's start. There's somebody else coming.
Oh, you guys want to come to home? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay. That actually was really good.
Okay, are you practicing?
Yeah. And then we can,
Mom?
So, but even before we did the cake cutters behind the cake some of the people who did it beforehand, they didn't take us out because they very exactly 50 or something.
What time do you have? The Jamaat has been there or just your own days with me? I want to check this time you got time to make sure you have
I called now the chairman and the person who's in charge. Even if the Uber comes now, even the helicopter comes now, they don't have to. So I told them find somebody to
So relax.
No, I'm relaxed. Yes, you know, it's picture grade. No, it's everything's the distinction. Yeah, and the mom, we are free. But there's no, look, for the nikah, they allow imam and maximum 8 people. That's why I call it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That's why you said put takes out applicants only.
For today, it was the right decision because the girl coming this weather, even 8 to
Yeah.
would have taken the whole day.
Did you use it like multiple times, like in the government?
Okay, right.
Oh, of course, I didn't say that.
I don't know what they call it, but I give up.
Yes, let's remember this that things that really happen, we all ask for help.
Can you eat out? Like, can you sit down?
I'm happy, I'm walking to my parents are happy, we have parents. Always remember good memories. I just remember that who's the house next? Your house? So remember, sometimes what they will call, remember this picture, 23rd of December, they are not allowing guests. For me, I would say 6 people. Then yes. So don't ask for okay, the girl,
You want to go?
The left couple, the couple. Yeah, they're going to sit here. They're just getting their food.
Sorry? No, yeah, whatever. That's
our intention is not to
Yeah, how much Afrikaans do you speak?
Vicky.
You didn't pick up too much. Well, between German and French and everything, I think we have enough to work with. German?
Too many languages.
German, I understand. Similarity.
Yeah, this is a lemon pepper.
Yeah. Is there no. Didn't win the Formula 1 yet.
After this, there will be function.
Just that.
रुखसाथी बोलते हैं रुखसाथी दूध पिलाना पानी वाला बहुत अच्छा एक करी
Yeah, so many languages, all languages. But here in Canada, they speak a different kind of French than the French that's spoken in France. I studied French in high school. But what I hear them speaking Quebec is something like some of the words you can tell, but it's almost like a dialect. There's all these English influences to it.
The French of the North Africa better than the French of the Quebec.
Yeah. So did you study in South Africa? Or we have a lot of ulama from, especially in Iran, who went to South Africa. South Africa, exactly. Yeah. We are originally from Port Elizabeth. I was born in Port Elizabeth, and Rayhan and Zainab from Cape Town. But now my mom lives in Queens. After my dad died, it took us 8 years to convince her to be my mom is the one that she was also meant to. 84 now. But on Sunday we just last week Sunday we just said because she was met like before the Omicron situation was there, they were all going to travel. And they were meant to leave in the middle of December. Then the restrictions came and they were lifted. I could just see like the wow was also maybe there's some kind of a business behind it. She's been here before a couple of times. But I think I haven't seen enough of it behind it. My brother is even a mother. I really thought, what I mean, it's 2 years now, and by now I think it would be better. This is a wild card now, actually.
I have a friend from Cape Town who was planning to travel on the 5th of January. Now everyone's cancelled.
I'm just saying this is the fucking sometimes the craziness of having to plug it in. It's also good because you just stay focused on the task at hand instead of thinking too much about why this, why that, why that. Just power ahead, right? Voor my plan.
My advice on this book, don't leave the plan. Just keep.
Too many wild cards.
Get a couple pictures of you guys eating. That's good. That's good. Big smiles.
Give me a light treat about, right? So depending on which pizza pie you look, it's either one of the three.
I flew the 9th of December.
Or a last year.
Last year. in the before the vaccines, yes. I went down. I landed Tuesday, saw him Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Thursday. Now I was trying now to come back. I couldn't come back. I got stuck for 2 months.
2 months? Because there's no flight?
No, because of the COVID. You were wrong. You told me don't come, son. Don't come. Don't come back. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I surprised him. From the airport to the hospital. When he saw me, he was trying to say, you came from far to visit me to see me. Yes, Dad. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Now, on Thursday, going online to book to come back. Now, the first country closed down for the South Africans was the UK. And my ticket was through UK. I came from the UK.
Even now, yeah, they always do that.
And now, when the UK closed, you know what the next? They put the pressure on Germany.
But if they close the UK and Germany, then you can't get out of South Africa. Those are the main places.
No,
Others are going by Emirates.
No, I found even through airlines. I said, no, I will pay extra, but I'm not going to the Middle East. When I went to book, guess what? They said, now the last flight is at 8 p.m. You cannot book.
The last flight?
Yes, yeah. Then what I did? I went for the Qatar Airlines. The Qatar Airlines, I must pay double the prices. I'm not doing it. Because I did already twice. And with that, because of the COVID, you know what I was doing? So in South Africa, I used to wake up 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4, 5 o'clock, 1 to 5. To teach online, to teach online, have a madrasa, have every time working. When it comes 5 o'clock now, I must pay for the salah until 7 o'clock. So basically, what happens to South Africa? My day was 9 o'clock. And guess what? Nobody knew that I'm out of the country. Nobody.
Yeah, because everyone is working remotely, yeah.
And I came back home. I told them that their parents, the damn tribe said, their parents, give me today there's no madrasa. I timed it as such I will not have to madrasa for the kids. So I timed it Thursday afternoon. I told them, tomorrow will be no madrasa. See you on Tuesday because Monday I will be very tired. Right? So that's what they did.
Tomorrow there will be.
And the minute you live in South Africa, as if the COVID doesn't exist.
Well, they say the UK is the same way. Life carries on as
Yeah,
normal.
no, nothing.
Yeah, also the UK, we couldn't, we had to quarantine. If you had to come from Canada, there was no quarantine in the UK. There's no way I could spend 14 days. There is no quarantine in South Africa when you travel.
I told you I landed, from the airport, to the hospital, everything was normal. Amazing that coming back, so everything closed down. Then the Prime Minister spoke about whoever comes to Canada to any airport, he must pay 25.
Oh, yes.
So, you remember, I had a family with me, when he spoke about that, guess what? Same day the airline opened. I came on this. When I landed, you know what I did? I did not land in Vancouver. I landed in Toronto. To enter a few hours before the date.
Oh, really?
Yes. So I landed in Toronto. So I am safe. So yeah, safe. Then from my best, my favorite, all the vegetables. But alhamdulillah, after 3 days, we took all the stuff, they find all the time.
Tell me how you really feel.
Don't mince your words now. Remember, we're family now. We have to tell it like it is. Yeah.
How beautiful see?
I said it, but it is not.
Yeah, let's tell you how you let's tell you what you
Yeah, look at it.
Say bismillah, say bismillah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Where's the that?
Here on the way.
Yeah. Too late. It's too late. You can run, but you can't.
This is the start. It's the first time.
Yeah.
Good man, good man.
No, he's back, sorry.
Yeah. Rayhan? Yeah, you can't run.
I know the washroom.
It's too late now.
Brother Ali, the most friendly people around the world, Cape Townians. The most friendly people on this earth, South Africans. Among the South Africans first, Cape Townians. 1. Second, PE, populism. Third, no, third, Durban. Then, and there you go, most friendly people on this earth, South Africans. If you do Hajj with South Africans, I promise you will enjoy the best Hajj ever. Any South African.
Yeah, there's a common region.
The country itself. I'll tell you. I'll let you laugh. One day I was in Egypt at the airport city. Somebody was next to me. I told you see the speaker coming from there? Yeah. I will close my eyes, I will say, they are South Africans. No, they are South Africans. Those people, they must be look like from India or Pakistan. I said, no brother, South Africans. And
You haven't heard them
I didn't hear them speaking. They are coming walking. I said, brother, wallahi, they are South Africans. And there is something. They are from Cape Town. And they are coming. I said, okay, one second. Assalamu alaikum. Wa salam. Please say that you are from South Africa. I said, yeah, we're from South Africa, from Cape Town.
Interesting to sit in the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the park, yeah.
Yeah.
A guy who was so
No, me, I didn't hear them talk. Just walking. I told him, brother, those people are South Africans. He says, no, they must be from India or Pakistan. I says, no, brother. Wallahi, they are South Africans. Coming closer, the brother, now I will tell you. They are from Cape Town. How do you know? I said the faces. One is the faces. The other two. Come here, I said, okay, let's ask them. Salam. Where are you from? South Africa. When they say South Africa, they actually said, I am from Cape Town. The right word is oligarch. Some words in Afrikaans, German into Dutch. Netherlands or Holland, their words and similar to Afrikaans. I ate. While we were talking, I ate. No, I'm not feeling that I'm a stranger. I feel that I'm part of this family. I didn't know. I bought in Cape Town, South Africa. I didn't know that I was South Africa.
So somehow the connection is with Mohammed Baraka, right?
Yeah, Mohammed Baraka and him. He is plus
Do you know Mohammed Baraka? You just joined the firm and work. Yeah,
Assalamu alaikum. Tell me, where are you, brother? Excellent. Please be the Isha Salah. I came to South African family, they are keeping me here. I cannot leave my brother. He said, give me a lecture. Okay. The brother is loving. Yeah, okay. There's another brother.
That's good. Like a chow. It's Durban, right?
Okay, you're doing nice and cool.
Yeah.
In a previous one. Yeah? Was it
This is a Marisbeck excellent.
Yeah, that was some guy.
Weekends were there. But because my house is 5 times. So I think when I need to travel to South Africa, so I take as much as I want. So that's why I'm always around.
So do you know Zaki with Gogiwa?
Bugawa? No,
He was meant to join us, but you know.
Subhanallah.
Super, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I did as well.
I was thinking about him. He's supposed to not stay to Cape Town.
Oh.
Mr. Suleiman.
Yeah. They live inside as well now, right?
Yes. He set up a madrasa. When are they leaving?
When are you guys leaving?
Do you know? Do you know?
I have a small parcel. This parcel, Brother Adi Shukr is supposed to take it from me. But he cancels it.
To Cape Town.
Cape Town. Small, just like this. Not heavy.
Yeah. Just talcum powder.
Very light. Not many. I have a big family in Cape Town. Sarpa. But they have another name. Their real name is Safa, but they use another name.
It feels good. How do you enjoy this stuff?
But my brother-in-law, sells cars. He's a dealership in Cape Town.
Smart call.
Smart, yeah.
What's it called?
Agent.
Agent.
No, the name of the business is Agent.
I should be grateful. I should be grateful.
Okay. My daughter doesn't attends madrasa. She's only in grade 11.
But I also saying
Rahman's not 4.7. 1 kilometer, 1.2.
Yeah.
but they do the South African syllabus.
Yes. Actually, I brought the syllabus from South Africa.
Yes.
The same series, yes. I brought them.
So they do that, and that's what they are. They all work in
Technically no. At all.
Yes, I heard this.
The famous
heard this.
Imam in this Cape Town.
and Shahram.
Yes, Imam also.
But Rashid Ran passed away long ago. But this was Maulana Kiran died from COVID, right?
Yes,
COVID.
and his father as well, 1 year before.
Okay, no pressure now. No pressure.
No pleasure. My advice to you, this age, memorize only the last part, the last bit. One. Next, learn the basics. Your wudu, your tayammum, your ghusl, janazah, right? Learn how you have 3 years or 4 years just about what is marriage, what is divorce, right? Learn that. That's what you need right now. Right? Yes, young children, you tell them start from scratch. Looking at your age, plus you're going to school, right? So now focus on your school classes. Just and take this hit serious. How old are you? 17? 20. I will say take from syllabus, speaking about the South African Tasheel series. I will say for your benefit, do from grade 7, 8, 9, 10. 7, 8 you can do them in 1 year. 9 and 10, second year. 9 and 10. 11, 12, the third year. So at least you have a basic of a Muslim. You know yourself, why are you Muslim? This what you do.
Why is it South African syllabus so good? What makes it?
This acceptance from Allah.
Yeah, but
The level of it. It's serious. It's such honor in the heart. It goes all the way to grade 12. हम कहते हैं ये उर्दू की मुसीबत है بالكلمات of Urdu because of, for example, we say thawaba, we say thawaba, because of that. We say dad, this is za. الذين. So because of that, so because of the Urdu, not because they can't pronounce it, they want to. But amazing, you come to Cape Town, you find the most Qaris in the whole country from Cape Town. Why? Tell you why? Because most of them, when they study, they do the Qira'at in Egypt. And plus, the Afrikaans, pronunciation of the Afrikaans teach you the similarity, the sounds closer to the Arabic language. Afrikaans just ha 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 ha. Right? The alphabet we hear not in Afrikaans is ha. Ha ha. Yeah. No, they have.
That's true, yeah. Afrikaans prepared you.
Sound like everyone? Can I get everyone's attention, please? Okay. Random? Yeah, excuse me. Can I get everyone's attention, please?
One moment, please. One moment.
One moment. Assalamu alaikum. So we're about done eating. We're not going to force you to stop, but pretty much. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start the program, and then about probably midway through, near the end, we're going to do dessert. Yeah. So my name is Lutfi. I am the MC. And yeah, and Rayhan's cousin. Sorry.
Main cousin.
Yeah. To be completely honest, I'm sufficient, like crazily unprepared for this, but it's okay. Zainab, you can shadow me later. Not in front of the in-laws, you know. We have to be decent. You know? Yeah, I mean, first of all, you know, we have to thank Allah Subhanahu wa Taala that we are here, that we are blessed to be here. I know. I think I speak for everyone when I say it's been a roller coaster of a month, I would say, especially this week as well. But you know, we do have to thank Allah Subhanahu wa Taala that those who are able to make it, we could make it, and that those who are not here, that we were able to live stream to them. You know, Zainab's family and friends are able to see who's the lucky guy, and Rayhan's family and friends can see who was crazy enough to marry Rayhan. But yeah, so what's going to happen is that we're going to do a quick qira'at, and then a really short qira'at, and then opening dua, and then we have some family members do some speeches, and then that's after that we'll serve dessert. We'll do a closing dua, and then yeah, and then we'll just enjoy the rest of the evening. So I would like to call up myself. So I'll get a nice. Just 1 second. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تبارك الذي بيده الملك وهو على كل شيء قدير الذي خلق الموت والحياة ليبلوكم أيكم أحسن عملا وهو العزيز الغفور الذي خلق 7 سماوات طباقا ما ترى في خلق الرحمن من تفاوت فارجع البصر هل ترى من فطور ثم ارجع البصر كرتين ينقلب إليك البصر خاسئا وهو حسير ولقد زينا السماء الدنيا بمصابيح وجعلناها رجوما للشياطين وأعتدنا لهم عذاب السعير وللذين كفروا بربهم عذاب جهنم وبئس المصير إذا ألقوا فيها سمعوا لها شهيقا وهي تفور تكاد تميز من الغيظ كلما ألقي فيها فوج
سألهم خزنتها ألم يأتكم نذير قالوا بلى قد جاءنا نذير فكذبنا وقلنا ما نزل الله من شيء إن أنتم إلا في ضلال كبير وقالوا لو كنا نسمع أو نعقل ما كنا في أصحاب السعير فاعترفوا بذنبهم فسحقا لأصحاب السعير إن الذين يخشون ربهم بالغيب لهم مغفرة وأجر كبير وأسروا قولكم أو جهروا به إنه عليم بذات الصدور ألا يعلم ما خلق وهو اللطيف الخبير هو الذي جعل لكم الأرض ذلولا فامشوا في مناكبها وكلوا من رزقه وإليه النشور أأمنتم من في السماء أن يخسف بكم الأرض فإذا هي تمور أم أمنتم من في السماء أن يرسل عليكم حاسبة فستعلمون كيف نذير ولقد كذب الذين من قبلهم فكيف كان نكير أولم يروا إلى الطير فوقهم صافات ويقبض ما يمسكهن إلا الرحمن إنه بكل شيء بصير أمن هذا الذي هو جند لكم ينصركم من دون الرحمن إن الكافرين إلا في غرور أمن هذا الذي يرزقكم إن أمسك رزقه بل لجوا في عتو ونفور أفمن يمشي مكبا على وجهه أهدى أمن يمشي سويا على صراط مستقيم قل هو الذين أنشأكم وجعل لكم السمع والأبصار والأفئدة قليلا ما تشكرون قل هو الذي ذرأكم في الأرض وإليه تحشرون ويقولون متى هذا الوعد إن كنتم صادقين قل إنما العلم عند الله وإنما أنا نذير مبين فلما رأوه زلفة سيئت وجوه الذين كفروا وقيل هذا الذي كنتم به تدعون قل أرأيتم إن أهلكني الله ومن معي أو رحمنا فمن يجير الكافرين من عذاب أليم قل هو الرحمن آمنا به وعليه توكلنا فستعلمون من هو في ضلال مبين قل أرأيتم إن أصبح ماؤكم غورا فمن يأتكم بماء معين
ما شاء الله ما شاء الله
ما شاء الله.
Thank you, Lutfi.
ما شاء الله.
So now we'll pass it over to my esteemed father-in-law, Brother Siddiq Parker, Dad, for opening dua.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا ونبينا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وبارك وسلم اللهم اغفر لنا ولوالدينا ولأستاذنا ولمساحين وللمسلمين والمسلمات والمؤمنين والمؤمنات الأحياء منهم والأموات برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين وجعلنا للمتقين إماما أولئك يجزون الغرفة يلقون فيها تحية وسلاما خالدين فيها حسنة مستقرا ومقاما وقال تعالى إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وأصحابه وبارك وسلم اللهم افتح لنا بالخير واكرمنا بالخير واجعل واكب امورنا بالخير بيدك الخير والعافيه انك على كل شيء قدير اللهم اغفر لهم وارحمهم وسكنهم في الجنه وتجاوز واحشرهم مع النبيين والصديقين والشهداء والصالحين وحسن اولئك رفيقا ذلك الفضل من الله وكفى بالله عليما دعواهم فيها سبحانك اللهم وتحيتهم فيها سلام وآخر دعواهم الحمد لله رب العالمين.
So now we're gonna do some speeches. I think Zainab's brother will be the first one to speak, and then we'll move on to Rayhan's brother. Yeah. Yeah. I think maybe
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Ahmed, and I didn't really prepare anything because I'm just a bit crazy and a lot of stuff happens. So I just want to say something like quick and louder. I'll say something quick and just my like whole thoughts and everything. So basically like over a year ago when I first met Ty and family and everything, I knew like at first that this is like the perfect family for Zainab, and he should be so happy. Like from the very first day that we met, everybody I remember Taha from not high school, from Ikra. We used to sit next to each other in IT, and I remember how like funny guy he was, and I was like super nice. And he always used to help me out because he's 1 year older than me, but I remember him always being super helpful and super nice, and I was like, that's such a nice person that I want to be a brother to my sister as well. I remember all these things, and then I remember like David at the masjid with my mom, and then like Masjid Rahma and my sisters, and then I remember all that stuff. My mom organizing all that and helping and everything. And I remember all the nice things that happened, and all the amazing foods David used to make. I just remember all of those little things, and I knew just right then, of course, that this family was perfect, and all of that added up to make sure that this year was like the best year that could have been, past since last August, and everything that happened, and all the times we came over at each other's houses and hung out, all the times I came with you guys, and like
all the chaperones,
all
the freebies that you got.
Oh yes, of course. Make sure it was halal. And all of the fun things that we did, and all the family gatherings I had, we all had together, all of that was so fun and everything. Now that I've gained an older brother, which I've never had before, and then actually 2 older brothers, and a younger sister. Out of all that, it's one big family now. I'm super happy for that, and I wanted to just say that because that's important, I think.
So Taha.
Yeah.
Come on up here.
It's like UFT training.
Let's do this. The camera's rolling. Okay. I did prepare a little something. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome and thank you for attending. My name is Taha and I'm the groom. I'm the groom. Okay.
Nice try
Not that desperate, it's okay. I'm joking. I'm really nervous. Okay. I'm nervous, so I want to make this short and sweet. Okay. I want to start by thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for letting us be here today. As we all know, we are living in crazy times with coronavirus and everything that comes along with it. So to be here in front of everyone is an honor and a privilege, and yeah, it means a lot, especially to our family. We've been through a lot this year, as Ahmed mentioned, like the ups and the downs, but to be here in this my house is good enough, and I'm grateful to be here. Okay, so I also want to thank our guests who have come in person from very far away, via Mexico, South Africa, the UK, and also virtually for those who couldn't be here with us today. We're thinking about you. Hopefully this is recording. I'm not doing it again. Okay, now to the bride and groom, starting with my bride. Thank you so much for being my older brother, my role model and my guide throughout my life. Having you there made it easier to navigate many parts of my life, such as school, family, and friends, especially moving to a new country. That was hard. I wish you nothing but the best in this new chapter of your life that you're about to embark on. To the bride, my new Bobby, welcome to our family. Thank you so much for choosing my brother. And we hope he makes you as happy as you make him. Please disregard his bad habits, as he's still a work in progress. In all seriousness, I'm so grateful that you both have found each other. I think I speak for everyone when I say that you two complete each other. I love you both, and I cannot wait for you to begin this new chapter together. We ask Allah to bless the two of you in this next stage, and we wish you nothing but love and happiness together forever, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa
But you know what I'm saying?
Okay. It's done.
Brother is getting married.
Yeah, exactly.
Now,
so I think next we'll have Uncle Said will be singing.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Definitely, sure.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. First of all, I just want to mention that it's an absolute impromptu speech because I was totally shocked by the fact that we could do the venue we want to do for such a long time we've been planning. So nevertheless, I should say shukr Allah and shukr to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving us this opportunity and getting us through the nikah ceremony of our daughter Zainab and of course Rayhan, our son Rayhan here, and all of us together. Regardless of the fact that we have to go through the difficulties of managing this in 2 days. So before I go into any details, I must mention those who are probably watching on the stream as well. There are a lot of our cousins, relatives who had actually booked their flights. They were actually going to board the flight the same very day, and we had to call them up when we heard this on Thursday that they can't be coming in here and they all have to cancel this flight. So thank you all for trying to come in here. We appreciate that. We have Salma, her son, checking, and there's so many more, Shahir, my cousin, and Shakir Appa, and all. Thank you very much for that. I would like to thank our Haji Nana. He's the eldest of our family.
Here I am.
For coming in. Haji Abdul, Haji Malik,
Malik Muhammad Habibullah,
Haji
Malik Muhammad Yusuf.
Habibullah. He is Fatima's Mamu, and the youngest Mamu, and he is the one who's
He's Chota Mamuji.
Chota. Exactly. And he took all the trouble. He took the trouble of coming all the way from Leicester, Dewsbury, to be here. He could have gotten another family members, but again, thank you very much for coming in. I would like to thank our eldest brother Fatima's, the Saeed Hamid, Dr. Saeed Hamid, who's a doctor and a master computers and everything and all. He's a great, he is the head of the clan at the moment for lots of cousins, tons of them. He's a grandfather himself, very well experienced. I would really like to thank you for, and his wife, Nasrin Hamid, Bhabi Nasrin Hamid Bhabi. She also has a master's in computers. She's a great person. She's been a mentor to Fatima. Thank you for coming in, for all of us actually. And Sister Badr Hamid, she's his sister, Dr. Badr Hamid Abba. Thank you for coming in again. Thank you again for you as well. Along that, we also have our my cousin Taha and his wife, and their son and daughter. So we really thank you for taking the trouble to come in, and it was a short notice. I know that. Other than that, I would like to thank every one of our who is watching, our relatives and all of them. Some who couldn't make it, but nevertheless, we're grateful. As I was mentioning, coming family of getting together for a marriage is not just as marriage as a function. It is coming together of two families. Coming together of two, and those two families to bring two clans together. And here's what we have. We started off with all the hurdles that we had. We talked about it. We had this the ice storm, whatever we call it, snowstorm this morning. Then the Omicron, and then there were even the Imam, my friend Sheikh Afraz, who was there, was supposed to come in, had to rush family emergency, and luckily our Sheikh Maad came and stepped in and explained to us we could have done better. I would like to thank you, Sheikh Maad, for coming in, taking the initiative, and for really scared. So taking all of those things, keeping those things away, let's look at the blessings and the bounties of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that they brought us together for this Islamic union. And we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for that. I don't have enough to say about my daughter Zainab. Enough words. Sorry, I'm just getting emotional, but I want to avoid it, but I couldn't do it. A little baby, I held in my hand, and she's been a very, very beautiful girl, very, very beautiful, very good girl. And I just wish her that and she's got a husband, Rayhan, who's a very nice boy. We're very happy to meet. Very proud to be with the family. And here is Zainab. I'm very happy for you. I'm sorry, I just didn't want to get emotional, but I think I just can't avoid it. So I think it's good to let it out, and I'm really grateful. I'm happy to see her settle down in spite of all those, hurdles we've had, and to see her getting married, I'm extremely happy. And inshallah, she'll be a good wife to you, Rayhan. I can't say more. Good daughter to you. And sister-in-law to move on. Sorry, I really didn't want to be emotional. I was trying to hide my tears, but I think it's just the dad, like you all have been, so you just can't avoid it. The little girl. So the little girl who were held in the Pampers is going to now become a Nigeria, alhamdulillah, and all of that together. I'm happy to see, and actually these are not tears, but the tears of joy, nothing else. And of course, as Haji Nana was always mentioning, we always bring in the saffron and give it as gifts. For the reason why, it's a very beautiful flower, and it kind of integrates so well that you can't separate out together. So we are now a family together, which is integrated like saffron. So inshallah, it's one family, one clan, and I would like to thank you all. Those of you who have come from brought from South Africa with all those difficulties that you've gone through, going to Mexico and all of them. I can understand your true love to your family, to Rayhan and all of them, and I'm sure I may not have enough words to say that, but I know what you've gone through. But from what I hear, you've taken a lot of trouble. Thank you very much. Thanks everybody. May Allah Ta'ala bless them with long, happy life, inshallah.
Special thanks to Moinuddin Bhai.
It's just that I don't know if I've forgotten anyone, but I hope I'm not. Those who have come, we have a few of our other friends I need to mention who are there, like Ramata, all of them, and of course we have all of them. Now, most of all, this I thought when they told us on Thursday at 11:58 that you can't have this gathering, I thought it was impossible. And I said, we are going to have now, what do we do? We spoke for hours and hours, we're going to have it, but if it was not for Brother Mainu, Sister Shamim, their daughter Hannah, and their son Lutfi, and Nazia, all of them together, and everybody else was here. Now we're here is nothing less than what we could have done in a venue, anything like that. Thank you so very much. I just cannot mention it. There are not enough words to mention how we made this happen in a short time. I really appreciate that. We will be standing by Hannah's wedding for your side anytime on a phone call, and we have to make it up. There's no other way.
Now we are on video.
We are on video. Yes, it's been copied. Yeah. So thank you very much, everybody. I don't want to take a lot of your time. I really appreciate it. And may Allah Ta'ala give ajr for every one of us who have taken trouble to come in here. Thank you.
Jazakallah, Saeed. That was very touching. So next I'll have Karfik to say something.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Alhamdulillah, I've had the pleasure to meet everybody who's here tonight. So I'd say again, assalamu alaikum to all of you. Quick word of congratulations to the couple, mashallah. And alhamdulillah for this moment. I think that it is a culmination, obviously, of a very long process, but we make shukr. Our hearts are joyous in this moment. I'll take Brother Said's formalities as read. Those words of thanks to all the people who have taken the trouble to be with us tonight in this place. You are special guests. To give thanks to those folks who are watching the recording of this. I just want to take one special moment to add a word. To my mom in South Africa, and my brother and his family and all my family in South Africa. Sorry guys. We wish you could have been here with us. I obviously can't say much more because my heart won't hold it. There are other people as well. Our family in Canada, our Fijian family, our South Africans in Vancouver. I know many of you are watching. We have felt your support in this whole journey, even up until tonight. I feel you all here with us. We feel your du'as, we feel your good energy, your good wishes that you are sending, not just to Rayhan and to Zainab, mashallah, but to all of us in this gathering tonight. So apologies again also for my emotions, Saeed. If tonight is not a time to cry, then I don't know when is. Tears of joy. But I did want to say just a word of thanks to all those folks who could not be with us tonight, but who I know wish they could be with us tonight. The support we have felt through this whole process. The messages continue to come in on my WhatsApp, people offering, is there anything we can do? We thank you for all of that, and we thank Allah for everything. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
very touching. I'm actually a bit emotional as well. But I think we all feel the same way, right? We're all very grateful to everyone who's been able to help us be able to be here. So with that, we'll have Rayhan Abu-Al-Khair, Bosh.
First time I use my phone.
To come. That's the first time I've ever said this. To come and say a few words. Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. I was told that I need to make a vote of thanks, so here I am. No, I'm just kidding. I just wanted to say, first of all, I just wanted to echo Hosai's words and just say, shukr to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, just for, all the hiccups and bumps along the road have just made this moment that much sweeter. Like the fact that, despite all the craziness that happened, alhamdulillah, we were still able to do this, and to do it to this scale is just beyond what I could have imagined, even up to 2-3 days ago. Like Uncle Said said, when the restrictions came in, it was a really tough, bitter pill to swallow, and there was a lot of just freaking out and just being in shock. But alhamdulillah, just honestly, my entire family just pulled through in a way that I never would have been able to without them. And alhamdulillah, here we are, in order to have this, quite frankly, incredible reception and nikah and mendi and all of the other events. I really wish that I could find better words to say what I'm trying to say, but ultimately I would just like to echo the words of my dad, and he's been waiting for me to say this, my Baba Jan, for everything that they've done for me, and the privilege of being allowed to join their family and have our families join each other. Also, like my dad said, I would like to give a special shout out to my ma, my dad's mother. I know that it was a really, really tough decision, and it was heartbreaking for Ma to not be able to make it here, along with Daru, along with all of my friends, along with all of our family in South Africa. And I do know that it was a very tough decision to make, and I do want to thank you for just being with us, if not in body, then in spirit. With that, also I would like to give an extra special shout out to my entire family that did manage to make it, just because I have heard of the insane things that you guys had to do in order to be here right now, and there are not enough words available to me to be able to thank you guys for everything that you've done. And I would like to thank my mom and my dad just for a lifetime of support and love, and I could never have asked for anything else. So with that, again, jazakallah everybody for being here. Inshallah, let's have a great rest of the night, and I look forward to chatting with each and every one of you, inshallah.
There might not be enough words, but there is enough money. Just say, I'll chat to you later, it's fine.
I'm blocking his calls.
So with that, I think we're gonna have a closing dua, and then we are going to have some dessert, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking forward to. And I hope we have a good rest of the day. Thank you everyone for coming. I know it's a blizzard out there. I mean, we barely made it. We just have a good neighbor that got us here. Everyone, please, drive home safe. Jazakallah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Someone wants to make a dua, or should we give it to Uncle Siddiq?
MashaAllah, the elders. Just before you make the dua, can you say 2 words?
Yes.
Please, for you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Our Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, "Man lam yashkur al-nas, lam yashkur Allah." A person who cannot thank the people cannot thank Allah Ta'ala. So first of all, from my heart, I would say thank you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you. Just subhanallah, looking at Brother Rayhan and his wife Zainab, the match, sometimes Allah Ta'ala makes things happen in life to show us His miracle. The word Zainab means a pretty tree in Jannah. Rayhan is a beautiful fragrance in Jannah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant her in dunya and akhirah. And remember, she's a gift for you from Jannah. Look after her. See all the family help you, support you just to see this occasion. As the brother was mentioning, it's true. When your child is born and you're holding your child, you're looking at your child, you give the adhan, you give the beautiful name, but on the same time you're thinking, will be alive to witness the marriage of my son or my daughter today for both parents? May I thank Allah Ta'ala that He showed you this occasion. Alhamdulillah. Also for the brothers who came from family, Allah Ta'ala reward you for that. Remember, we say COVID, 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 COVID. Please don't be negative, be positive. This COVID for Rayhan, for Zainab. Be positive, yes. For you, you are going to remember this. Example, if you ask our seniors sitting here, they will never ever witness something called COVID. So now you tell your children, inshallah, Ameen, in all my marriage, it's COVID. They will ask, what is COVID? Son, when you grow up, you will understand. As I mentioned, Nabi Sallallahu said, Al-barakatu ma'a akabirikum, the blessing is with the elders and the seniors. So from here now, from my heart, I will pass you the dua, inshallah. Exactly.
Just you mentioned about the azan. Not many people know why my parents.
I'm coming to that. In one occasion, I was invited for the nikah. It was a nikah, and this person, the meal was ready, and this person comes and said, Mufti Sahib, please give a dua. In his mind, I'm going to give a dua of 10 minutes. I said, Bismillah wa ala barakatillah.
What is the reason?
Inshallah ta'ala, at the moment we are waiting for the dessert. After the dessert.
So we're going to be passing through.
الحمد لله الذي أكرمنا وسقانا وجعلنا من المسلمين. اللهم إنك عفو كريم تحب العفو فاعف عنا. ربنا آمنا بما أنزلت واتبعنا الرسول فاكتب لنا مع الشاهدين. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وأصحابه وسلم. اللهم افتحنا بالخير واهدنا بالخير وجعلنا أمورنا بالخير بيدك الخير عافية إنك على كل شيء قدير. يا الله يا سبحانك اللهم تحيته يا سلام وآخر دعواهم الحمد لله رب العالمين.
And you saved me.
Yeah, so we're gonna have coffee and tea. Yeah. Okay. So we have dessert in the back. It's gonna be just like the dinner. It's gonna be buffet. You know, take as much as you want. But leave me some, please. So we're gonna have in the back. There's desserts. And then there's tea coming. And then I think on the side is candy.
Just a candy.
Yeah, and then on the side there's a candy station. Yes.
Candy store.
Yeah, I was gonna say candy store. You can pay me. Yeah, and then there's a little candy station on the side, and then yeah.
I would say higher than King's
Yeah, please.
Is part of that or more than? Okay, all right. That's fine. That's the thing.
Yeah.